Banned celebrations in the NBA. NBA players frequently celebrate after making a huge shot or a devastating slam. That is one method they may use to express their feelings. Sometimes these feelings become too intense to contain, and they display a joy that the NBA does not want the world to see. Here are some of the celebratory acts that the league swiftly penalized. Welcome back to Backboard. In today's episode, we'll be seeing some of the banned celebrations in the NBA. Sit back and watch the whole video to know more about the same. Before getting into the video, subscribe to our channel for more such videos. With no further delay, let's get into it. Number 6, LeBron James Big Balls, $15K. LeBron James was fined $15,000 by the NBA on Friday for engaging in the Big Balls dance, popularized by Sam Cassell following the Lakers' victory against the Indiana Pacers. In addition to the punishment for the obscene gesture, the league added that James had received a warning for utilizing profanity during media availability in reaction to league-imposed sanctions. This warning most likely refers to James calling the league's decision to punish him for punching Isaiah Stewart for one game some bullshit in an interview with ESPN's Dave McMenamin. The NBA has been fining players between $15,000 and $25,000 for the dance since the 2010-11 season, as Jovan Buah of The Athletic detailed in a funny tale about chatting to Cassell about his innovation. As a result, the amount was not unexpected. For doing it earlier this month, Raptors guard Fred VanVleet was fined the same amount as James. The most recent player to get a punishment for the dance was Julius Randle, a former Laker who received a $15,000 fine for performing the dance during a 2016 Lakers victory against the Heat at the time of Buah's report in 2019. The four-time NBA Most Valuable Player, who was making his comeback after serving a one-game ban, walked back down the floor while jumping from foot to foot and making a cupping gesture with his hand below his crotch. The warning for using foul language was given as a result of James talking about his one-game ban for punching Detroit Pistons center Isaiah Stewart in the face during a post-game media conference on Sunday. James received a suspension for recklessly punching Stewart, who had blood flowing down his face, according to the NBA, but subsequently admitted the blow was unintentional. Number 5, Jimmy Butler's hump, $15,000. Due to right knee discomfort, Miami Heat star player Jimmy Butler missed his team's NBA playoff victory over the Atlanta Hawks that ended the series. Butler yet managed to have an influence on the game despite not participating in it. I guess, sort of. Butler was seen humping the air while on the bench during the second quarter, and the image quickly went viral on social media. The NBA apparently didn't like the gesture and fined the Heat player $15,000, according to a tweet from the NBA communications account. Butler has now been given a severe penalty which will surely cause him to think twice about hula hooping if he is benched once again during the NBA playoffs. Yet Butler has garnered notice for a similar move before. He accomplished the same thing in the regular season of last year during an and-one play. Butler's astounding 30.5 point per game average through 4 postseason games suggests that he doesn't now require much motivation. Butler's aggressive action, however, had unforeseen results as the NBA fined the Heat star $20,000 as a result. Also, the Heat team was penalized the same sum for utilizing the sellotape to make a GIF. Number 4, Dwayne Wade's cutthroat, $25,000. Dwayne Wade thoroughly enjoyed his Chicago Bulls debut on Thursday. He had to pay $25,000 for it, though. With fewer than 30 seconds left in the game, Wade hit the go-ahead three-pointer, and in his ecstatic celebration, he pretended to be about to slice his throat to signal that the Celtics had lost. Wade received a $250,000 punishment from the NBA on Friday after authorities deemed his gesture to be inappropriate. The gesture served as an expressive method to finish the game for other participants. That was supposedly done in bad taste to slice the throat. There is already a sizable amount of crime in Chicago. When young admirers observe what their hometown hero does, it neither helps nor makes the situation worse. Wade is seen by the Chicago Bulls organization as a potential leader in the locker room at the age of 34. If the athlete was anybody else, the behavior may have been cause for alarm, but it also seems like Wade was already cognizant of his mistake when he tweeted earlier today, prior to the NBA making a formal determination. With that, we come to the middle of this video. We saw some of the cases of NBA celebrations banned and the reasons behind it. For more of them, subscribe to our channel for more such amazing videos. Number 3. Gerald Green's trigger finger, $25K. According to USA Today's Jeff Zilgit, Miami Heat player Gerald Green has been fined $25,000 by the NBA for making hostile gestures during Wednesday night's preseason game against the Washington Wizards. The actions for which he is being penalized occurred on Wednesday during the fourth quarter. He performed a move resembling a throat slice and simulated shooting a rifle after making a pair of three-pointers. Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of Miami, discussed the fine with Ira Winderman of the South Florida Sun-Sentinel. The Miami Herald's Barry Jackson provided an explanation of why that might not have been appropriate. While celebrating sporting accomplishments is enjoyable, persons in the public eye must be conscious of their audiences and consider whether their gestures can alienate supporters or convey the incorrect message. Athletes don't sign up to be role models, therefore it may not be included in their contract's fine language. Yet they ought to think about it in order to avoid difficulties with their particular leagues or teams. Number 2. Dwight Howard finger tongue, $35,000. Dwight Howard, a center with the Charlotte Hornets, was fined $35,000 by the NBA on Saturday for making an inappropriate gesture on the floor during Friday's 100-99 defeat to the Cleveland Cavaliers. At Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, the incident happened with 4:25 left in the second quarter and the score knotted at 46. The fine was Howard's 6th of the year, according to Spotrac. Technical fouls caused the preceding 4 to occur. The 31-year-old Howard, who played for his native Atlanta Hawks last season, is currently in the middle of his debut campaign with the Hornets. The 3-time Defensive Player of the Year has been a crucial part of Charlotte's success, even if he is no longer the MVP contender he was during the last 5 of his 8 seasons with the Magic. Howard led the Hornets against the Cavaliers with 20 points and 13 rebounds. He will play again on Saturday when the San Antonio Spurs are in town. Number 1. DIKEMBE Mutombo's finger wag, $5,000 every time. Dikembe Mutombo received fines every time he performed his trademark celebration, the finger wag, unlike the other athletes on this list who only received fines for specific incidents. The NBA wanted Mutombo to cease with this small insult, especially then NBA Commissioner David Stern. Mutombo continued to do it though. He didn't mind paying $5,000 for each wave of the finger. Even Stern himself asked him to quit his shenanigans, yet Mutombo resisted giving up. The NBA eventually agreed to let the renowned shot blocker continue, but only if he made sure to point his finger at the spectators rather than his opponent's face. Iconic celebrations weren't extremely popular before the finger wag. Mutombo effected a shift. Inspired players began donning phony championship belts, doing the big balls dance, or raising their fingers after great dunks all of a sudden. With that, we come to the close. If you find this video interesting, share and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Also, bang the bell icon for notification. Watch other videos from our playlists too. Bye!